explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped and the next group of men plummeted to their death. Low survivors. Main path caved in due to an explosion. The last trolley will make its run September 4th. Two local sweethearts were started this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook at Possum Jump. According to Loveboards, at approximately 11:45 a.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of a cliff. A.m. 11:45 in the morning? Or morning walk. A figure appeared to walk. Well, I guess I am streaming at like noon. Then it disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from a great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up the state forest hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of Echo Reservoir. Sound off, opinion line. Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. I've been witnessing more and more teenage girls coming into our town on Saturday night unchaperoned and using vulgar slang terms, blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They lord and flirt with boys unbashfully and while smoking cigarettes. Yeah, this one sounds very 20s. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suit. Final group of Deep Hollow County mourns. Okay, so they killed in the 1800s. Some miners killed their boss and used his teeth to form a secret society to protect the workers' interests. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived, but never named his attackers. By the way, I'm a little bit far away from the mic, so I hope this is picking up well. I'm stretching my legs. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. Wynn died a few years later. Members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather around, place their teeth in the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was complete. Upon a member's death, the tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. The old pickaxe hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from the new addition. Strike at the Stanford mine has been called. So this one's an article about little Joe, finally, getting him explained a little bit. It's still too long to read. My throat is a little sore. I mean, I'll still try to read the dialogue, but these are just way too much. This one's kind of about the railway and some progress. Ooh, this is more on the gases that caused the explosion. Another one on the strike. This one's later on during it, though. A month in. Oh, okay. So they actually have dialogue for all of these? I didn't know that. Yeah, mostly just watch TV and therapy. Well, that's a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No elementary school kids are there all the time. They have some more arts and crafts programs. Oh, well, still worth checking out. So now I have to go back over all of these with Y. Ooh. Not even Y. Yeah, not exactly a ghost. No ghost to be found here. Yeah, the way you say ghosts makes it so you don't makes it seem like you don't want to believe. This one? No ghost. Oh, Gesundheit. Oh wow, this one's gnarly and awesome. Oh my god. No ghosts here. Ooh, I wonder if she has something to say about the pickaxe opening. No. Ooh, look. Scooch so I can see. Graveyard. That's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Like how they saw him in the old section. Oh, that's cool. That's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump. Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Oh, yeah, that's back by the state park, right? Yeah. Have been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. It's actually probably only a mile to so from, or so, I assume it means from Miranda's house. Back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. We'll try to avoid any basements or corpse husbands. Cosigned. I've never heard anybody use that phrase like that. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's look. Boogie. Boogie. Also, is that it? No, let's look at more stuff. I assume this is so you can read stuff if you missed it. Yeah. That's nice. I think I read everything. At least skimmed it. I've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you have a license? I mean, no, regardless. But do you? No, no license, no credit cards. Don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born to this society. Okay, well, I have, a job. So you can drive it around all of those spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyways. Cool. I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's gonna happen again. Does it? It does the same thing over and over again. So we've been in a loop since we were living in caves. Yeah, that's science. What is? Shh. That's Miss Wellesley. I've seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. The school district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to the second meeting of the Possum Springs Poet Society. Don't you want to stick around for this? Sure. Tonight we have a new poem from myself and Fisherman Jones. I will start us off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, may they literally pay her in string? I was just joking. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories, I tell my friends back home when they ask about life out here in the sticks. It's you, I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you. Brian. Thanks, everyone. Is that legal? What? Talking about details about students like that. She didn't have names. Yes, she did. Okay, she didn't have full names. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem